Welcome to your Ethereum news briefing by ethdaily.io. Here's your latest for Monday, June 5th, 2023. The SEC files a lawsuit against Binance, Atomic Wallet suffers a hack resulting in the loss of user funds, Uniswap introduces a new metric for liquidity providers, and Aztec integrates UltraPlonk into its Noir language. All this and more from ETH Daily starts right now. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has filed a lawsuit against Binance over the sale of unregistered securities and an unregistered staking service, among other charges. The lawsuit identifies 12 assets, including BNB, BUSD, Matic, Atom, Solana, and Sand as securities. The suit also claims Binance allowed high-value U.S. customers to trade on Binance.com. The SEC further claims that CZ and Binance.com had the ability to commingle or divert customer assets from Binance US. Binance responded to the action, denying any allegations of wrongdoing with user assets from the Binance US platform. Binance coined today's action from the SEC as regulation by enforcement. Atomic Wallet, a multi-chain crypto wallet provider, suffered a hack leading to the loss of over $35 million worth of user assets. The hack appears to be caused by a compromise of user private keys that were likely being logged. Assets were drained across more than 6 chains, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. The hack appears similar to that of Slope Wallet, which also suffered a breach on its database of user private keys. According to MyCrypto founder Taylor Vano, the attackers transferred all assets from a victim's wallet into a new wallet, where assets were then swapped for a native chain asset and then transferred once more. According to a security audit disclosure from last year, the Atomic Wallet team was made aware of several security-critical issues that could lead to the loss of user funds. The audit also recommended that Atomic Wallet disclose the vulnerabilities and pause the wallet's deployment. Uniswap introduced a new performance metric for liquidity providers called Fee Liquidity Adjusted Instantaneous Returns, or FLAIR for short. FLAIR assesses the competitiveness for fees among liquidity providers in the same pool. FLAIR expands on loss versus rebalancing, or lever for short, a different metric that quantifies the cost of providing liquidity. FLAIR can also be used to measure the performance of LP positions across time periods, including specific points in time. Existing liquidity providers can use the metric to assess historical performance, and future liquidity providers can use it to optimize future capital deployments by conducting backtests. FLAIR can be used to assess positions on any AMM-based DEX. Aztec Network announced the full integration of the UltraPlonk proof system into its Noir Universal ZK programming language. The integration brings several advantages, including accelerated proof generation, nearly gas-free hashing, and seamless native signatures. Developers can now access the integration through Noir pre-release version 0.6.0. Aztec Network is actively working on the development of a hybrid ZK rollup, which is scheduled to be released later this year. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories from ETH Daily. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us on Twitter at ETHDaily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.